And already foul early on Team Elite. And we'll see free throws from Tahana Fulton of All Ohio Express. Sinks the first one. And the second one goes in. Just 8 seconds off the clock, and all Ohio Express up 2-0. Turnover by Team Elite. They get the ball back. It's a rebound by All Ohio Express. Elia Hughes with the ball, passes it out to Abby Voss. Abby Voss drives it in and finishes with the right in the paint. All Ohio Express with a press here. And Team Elite can't seem to handle this press. That's 2 turnovers quickly already from this pressure by All Ohio Express. And there's a drive on the baseline by Aaliyah Harris. Finishes with the right. And another turnover by the Hoopstars. They have to get the ball. I'd like to see them slow the pace down a little bit right here. Latrice Perkins driving. Making that press look like it's no problem. And right now I'm going to be joined with Coach Hemingway. Welcome to the broadcast.
Hey. Thanks for having me. Sorry about that. Thought I had technical difficulties, but I just got to move the microphone. Thanks for having me on here. Really excited about another great day here at Peach State basketball.
Absolutely, and like I was just mentioning, the score 6-0 already. This All Ohio Express team got out to a really good start. Team Elite Hoopstars had a bit of an issue breaking that press early already here, 2 minutes into the game.
All Ohio Express, very good guard play. You see Aaliyah Harris here at the free throw line. She's joined in the backcourt by several other good ball handlers. I really like what Coach Peak has, a balance of that firsthand here today.
Right, and Aaliyah Harris couldn't get either of those to drop, so score still 6-0. This Hoopstars team, I've seen them play before, and they have some really depth as number 20, Lexi. I don't want to mess up her last name, so I'm going to say Lexi S. Knocked down that 3 just there. But her and other players like Perkins and Kamaya Carter, really good backcourt as well.
For sure, Coach Davis always keeps the talent right there in line. Kamia Carter is definitely going to be one of the stars to watch here today. Played for Bradley Central up in Chattanooga this past year. Strong driver, finisher at the rim. But the thing about Carter that is really rounding out her game, be watching for a 3-point shot. It's becoming much more consistent this spring.
Ball works around for All Ohio Express.
Move, Reagan. Go rebound.
Layup goes up. A rebound by the Hoopstars. And we'll have a timeout here. There's 5:10 left in the game. We don't have a running clock right now, so I will keep you informed on the time. Take a timeout right here. Score 6-3, All Ohio Express. And we're back after that timeout. Team Elite Hoopstars taking it out under the basket, trying to break this press. Turns the ball over again. It's a steal by Leah Harris. They have to do a better job of taking care of the ball in the full court. I like to see them just kind of slow it down and pass it. They're trying to dribble through a press. It's never that's never advice I would give anybody.
Well, I think you got to give some credit to the Xpress. They're doing a very good job of pressuring the basketball. But like you said, some of the key things, breaking the press and making sure that you fill the middle, pass fakes, being able to look diagonal, those type of things. I'm sure Coach Davis will make the adjustment here in the upcoming quarters.
Absolutely. Ohio Xpress getting the ball in, gets it in to Alaya Hughes. Pass into number 22, Abby Voss, and she finishes with the and one, so she'll go to the line right here.
Good pass and feed by Hughes to the interior from Voss. Abby Voss, 2018 from Milford, Ohio. Had a chance to watch her on Friday morning over at Bogan Park. Even though that free throw doesn't go right there, Voss is a very versatile kid. 6'1". You saw the ability to finish in the paint, but she's also got range on the jumper. Perhaps we'll see that here in this game later on.
Team Elite breaking that press, getting it across, and Lexia pull up for a jumper. Got fouled, so she'll head to the line.
And just like you pointed out a moment ago, Hoopstars did a better job slowing down, taking their time, making the extra pass.
Right, and good things happen when you're playing really good basketball. Should knock down that first free throw.
Lexi gets that one to go. She's a Flowery Branch product. Very good girls basketball up there in Flowery Branch. Lexi's been on the scene now for several years. We've had a chance to watch her and work with her, not only at Peach State basketball tournaments, but also at some of the Elite Basketball Academy camps. And that skill is paying off these days.
Haya working the ball around to drive by Hughes. They're getting to the basket pretty easy. Every time down the court, it's either a three-pointer or they're getting to the basket and getting to the line. So right here, great job by them, of course. But Team Elite has to move their feet. They can't keep letting that paint look so, open. They can't keep letting that drive happen, or else they'll find themselves in foul trouble.
Very good point. One of the old adages from a coach that I picked up a long time ago was that the defense never gets beat on the help. It's always the recovery, and that's exactly what we're seeing right now. All Ohio pitching it ahead. The Hoopstars are able to, help, but it's the recovery that they're going to have to, make the adjustment to. Recovering, closing out on the perimeter.
All Ohio working the ball around again. It's on the wing. Harris has it. Gives it to Anderson. Anderson on the drive. Kicks it back to Harris. Harris on the drive on the baseline. Can't get that layup to go. So Hoopstars to get it out. In transition. Perkins tries to push it. Knocks it off of her own foot, so it'll go back the other way.
Good job there by Perkins. Attacking the rim. Had a chance to try to get something easy there in transition. Unfortunately, makes a mistake, but it's going to be those type of plays that the Hoopstars are going to have to make here in order to give themselves a chance to win this game.
Absolutely. You definitely don't want to stop being aggressive. I always want to be aggressive attacking the basket, but just try to make better decisions once you get there. And the ball will go back the other way after Ohio Xpress turns it over off of a illegal screen, looks like. So Hoopstars have a chance right here to kind of maybe tie this game up if they could get a three-pointer. The score is 8-5, 3 minutes left in this quarter. Hoopstars working the ball around. Wiener drops to the basket, so she'll get a chance to get on the boards right here at the line.
Great drive there by Audrey Weiner, Buford High School. Can't talk enough about the development of this young lady's game. When we first began watching her, she was nothing but really just a spot-up shooter, from the perimeter. You saw right there, she gets the ball, squares up, fakes one direction, actually puts the ball on the floor with her weak hand, drives, draws the foul. So Weiner's game, overall really coming together very nicely. See right here, recovering in transition, getting the defensive deflection. standing about 6 foot, 6'1". She's going to be a kid that's going to start drawing some college attention because, of her shooting ability and, her overall skill set.
And Hughes on the board right here for Ohio Express. Just made that layup look really easy. The girl standing there playing defense. It's kind of like, excuse me, I'm trying to get to the basket.
That's number 14, Secret Hughes. No secret anymore. But quickly back the other direction, we've got
Perkins, yes.
Latrice Perkins with the foul, or with the finish in the foul, I should say.
Yeah, strong drive by Perkins. And I like her driving ability. A lot of people talk about her pull-up jumper, but just how she's kind of long. If you look at her, I mean, she's small, but she's pretty long, and she has a really good ability to put the ball on the floor and go to the basket. And she finishes the free throw right there.
You're right, and also the College of Charleston agrees with that assessment too. Latrice already gave her verbal commitment to the College of Charleston. I believe it was back this winter. Coach Jackson and staff back there had a chance to watch her, extended the offer. Latrice accepted, and I think she's going to fit in very well up there in South Carolina.
And the block there by Latrice, just kind of showing off that skill set. Say, I can do things on both sides of the floor. I'm not just an offensive threat.
The athleticism, you mentioned the length. She's clearly got the offensive skill set, as we've seen. Now showing the defensive ability.
Working the ball around and to go back to Perkins. Up and under move. Can't get that to fall. Rebound by Ohio Express. That's Fulton on that rebound. Now Harris will push the ball. And turns it over in transition. I think she thought about the shot and then wanted to be so unselfish because she saw a player open on the wing. But I like her to take that shot. That's a really good shot right there in the paint.
You're right. And I think that's one of the things that Harris has had to kind of work out, with herself over time, is she's a naturally unselfish player, as you just observed right there. But she definitely has scoring ability. Had a big year with her high school team. Had a chance to talk with her father earlier, this weekend, and was very pleased with her development. Some college interest already. She made an unofficial visit to Oakland, up in Michigan earlier. Also High Point down in North Carolina. So she's a high academic kid. There are going to be college coaches that are peeking in on her, the rest of the summer, and you can see why.
Absolutely. That was a good entry pass there. Entry pass there to Hughes. She couldn't get the first one to go, but she did get the rebound. She'll head to the line. Oh, I'm sorry. That was actually on the floor. So this Ohio Express team trying to work the ball through Hughes right there. I mean, she's a solid person definitely to move the ball through. I mean, I say, hey, give it to her. Who can guard her?
High-low action right here. Good half-court set there by Coach Peak's team. Make sure that you keep an eye on Tiana Fulton, number 45 there in white. Well, as soon as I say that, she gets subbed out. But Fulton made a big impression on Friday in one of our showcase games. Had a terrific game, scoring the ball around the rim. And you see the high-low. She can kind of play inside and out. But right back at it is Secret Hughes.
Yes, they definitely did getting the ball to her. I mean, she has to be the biggest player on the floor right now. Finishes very well under the basket as a pull-up from Walters. Couldn't get that to go, so Trice will actually pull up in transition. Couldn't get that to go. Rebound by the Hoopstars. Gonna work the ball around. And right on cue,
Audrey Weiner. There's that three-point shooting that I was telling you about earlier. And the thing that I like about Weiner is she can get that shot off very quickly.
Yes, and she did right there.
Get out the way. It's 1-4 flat. Stand at the elbow. Get back.
And they picked up a foul right here, so Hughes will go to the line. Scores 12-12, 3 seconds left in this first quarter. Pace has been pretty quick.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good. Both teams kind of got it going a little bit after starting out kind of rocky, especially for the Hoopstars.
For sure. Once they figured out how to beat the pressure.
Hoopstars a push right here. Couldn't get a shot off in time. So we'll go into this first quarter break scores 14-12 with All Ohio Express. I keep getting tongue-tied every time I say that. All Ohio Express leading as we get ready for this second quarter. What did you see in that first quarter?
Well, I think we touched upon a couple of things. All Ohio had a lot of success early with the pressure. The Hoopstars struggled early on handling the basketball, turned it over some. They couldn't really get into an offensive rhythm. Eventually, it was Latrice Perkins, Audrey Weiner, that was able to, bring some scoring punch. But the biggest thing, literally the biggest thing on the court right now, Secret Hughes has been such a force in the middle. And what I like about her is not only can she take up space and kind of distort the defense, but she has soft touch, very consistent finishing. So Coach Davis and his coaching staff, they're going to have to figure out ways here, how they're going to take that away. Are they going to, try to double down from the weak side? Are they going to leave somebody open? So now it kind of becomes a chess match.
Yeah, and I like how you talked about her touch. She's very poised under there. A lot of times you see the ball go in and players come down on you and people kind of rush and get panicked, but she just goes right up because she knows that nobody is upset or anything. So she's definitely poised. I like that. Gets it to Weiner. She throws up a jumper. Come back the other way.
Elbow. Let's go, Leah.
Ohio Express kicks it around to Harris. Kicks it back around the wing. It goes back to Voss. She'll put up a three. That doesn't go. Perkins on a rebound. It's a foul by Voss.
Like that action that Ohio Express ran right there. We call that the Iverson screen, coming off those elbow screens right there from Harris. Voss actually had a good look at it. We mentioned Voss's versatility earlier. She had the post finish, but she can also shoot that three. But a good job by Team Elite Hoopstars there by securing the defensive rebound. Let's see what they can do on the offensive end now.
Working the ball around the perimeter. A drive here by Williams. Perkins on the rebound, kicks it back to Weiner. She throws up a three. Couldn't get that to go. A little too strong on that three-point, but you know what? You talked about her getting that shot off quick. She gets it, and she's pulling that trigger as soon as it comes.
No hesitation.
None.
She knows that she's a shooter. She's very confident in it, and that's the thing. Even if you make 1 out of 2, 2 out of 4, that's still 50%, and you get 3 points instead of 2, so you got to take it every time.
And the three goes up by Ohio Express. Couldn't get it to go. Come back the other way by the Hoopstars. Latrice will push it. Nothing from the Hoopstars. Working the ball around the perimeter. Kick it back out to Perkins. She can't get that jumper to go. And it's secured by All Ohio Express. It's a three on that end by Hughes. And that's 2 possessions in a row. They just settled for a three-pointer. Shot goes up by Williams for the Hoopstars. And now they're slowing the ball down. I think the coach kind of telling them, look, we can get a better shot than those 2 forced three-pointers that they just came down and tried for.
Well, the one thing that Coach Peak always does a very good job with their team is, they have very good offensive sets. You see right here going a little 5-out. They don't have Secret Hughes in the game any longer. They've got kind of 5 perimeter players right here, so pass and cut and look at what you got.
And just right on cue, you move the ball around, you look for the best possible option.
Yes,
and that's been working all game, driving to the basket and getting to the free throw line. So why go away from that?
So true. And what happened there was, the defense wasn't in help side. They got hugged up on the weak side. One defender goes for a fake. Fulton, wide open layup, draws a foul. The interior, but right there you saw her slashing ability. And even though she can't get that free throw to go, she gets 1 out of 2.
And gives her team a chance to get a rebound, as they do, as Harris gets the rebound. So she'll head to the line. Right here, just working that glass, showing her versatility, just being in the play, in the moment.
Yeah, the word versatility seems to be thrown out a lot, you know, here in this game. You talk about Tiana Fulton, Aaliyah Harris. You know, I think Aaliyah at the next level is, you know, she can be a point guard, you know, but I think, you know, in that way she's definitely a combo guard because you see her playing off of the ball here. But right now, all Ohio Express missing too many free throws and allowing Team Elite to stick around.
Yeah, that was the 4th missed free throw actually by Harris. She'll push the ball right here. Transition, pull it back out, had nothing. Hughes will work the ball around as they get into their half-court set. Hughes sausages drive, pulls it back around. Harris has the ball, pushes it around to Trice. She throws up a 3, doesn't go. Rebound by Ford. She's working the glass, got her own rebound and went back up. So now she'll head to the free throw line.
Took the words right out of my mouth. That I think she got her 2nd defensive rebound possession before. Now she comes up with an offensive rebound. McKenna, we know her very well. Has come to several of our Elite Basketball Academy camps over the years. She's a very good shooter, but this free throw bug right now has caught everybody sick.
I mean, wow. She finally broke that little streak of them missing free throws. The game could easily be 20-12 right now, but it's a 16-12 lead by Ohio Express. 5 minutes left, or just under 5 minutes left in this quarter. Kicks it out. This is a 3-pointer actually for Team Elite. Couldn't get that to go.
Yeah, Lexi couldn't get that to go. It was a good look. They went a little 5-out right there, but comes up with the guy right here. Tough drive, draws a foul. Aaliyah Hughes.
And they're having so much success on this drive. They have to make these free throws, of course, but they're having so much success with the drive. I like to see more of that from Team Elite as well. I mean, a couple times down for them, it's been jump shot and then in and out. You know, nothing really going towards the basket, but then you have to credit, you know, the bigs for all Ohio Express. I'm going to get that before the day is over. All Ohio Express, you have to credit their bigs and their perimeter defense.
For sure. For sure. And like you said, when Perkins is driving to the bucket, they have success. You see Hughes make the 2nd of 2 free throws right there. But this is where patience comes in. You know, if you can reverse the ball from side to side, some of those driving lanes are going to open up.
And right there, I like that attack mindset by Walters. That was Walters on that drive. Just kind of getting the defense on her hip and trying to force the drive.
You got it.
Lexi worked the ball around. Perkins has it. Sees it cutting Carter. She'll make a move. A nice up and under. Can't finish the layup.
What's so important when it comes to half-court offense is movement, okay? If everybody's just standing, well, the defense stands. You know, if you're able to make some cuts, if you can set some screens. A lot of times what will happen is you're going to open up a driving lane for a teammate. You know, so by moving the basketball and also moving yourself, you can create a lot of offense.
Weiner puts up a 3, couldn't get that one to go, but I like the ball movement on that play a lot more because 2 double down on the corner and that left Weiner open. She couldn't get that to go, but I like to see that shot fall as the game continues to go.
And I was pointing to McKenna Ford getting yet another rebound. That's at least her 5th rebound I think that I've counted thus far.
And she's doing work under there. Jump ball tie up here. Possession will stay with All Ohio Express. Got some subs coming in and Secret's back in the game, but
okay, well, Secret Hughes had some big success to end the first quarter. 3:30 left here in the second quarter. Let's see what she does.
Timeout, sir.
So All Ohio Express actually will take a timeout here. 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Score is 18-12. All Ohio Express still with the lead. What do you like to see this Team Elite Hoopstars do in order to either tie this game up or take the lead before the half?
Well, I think we touched upon it just a moment ago. You know, it's about moving the basketball, it's finding some rhythm. But most of all, you've got to find where your playmakers are at. Make sure that your playmakers have the basketball and allow them to make plays. I think Perkins and Carter are their two best playmakers. And let's see if they can get some rhythm there where they can create some plays. And when I say playmaker, that doesn't mean that they have to shoot every single time. You can make plays for yourself and others. Audrey Weiner is a very good shooter. Drive, draw the help, kick it to the shooter. Lexi is not only a very good ball handler, but she can hit the open jumper as well too. So those are the type of things that we would like to see.
Weiner right on cue with a step back three. I like that move. She gave her a little shoulder step back a little bit. But you mentioned Kamaya Carter hasn't quite gotten going in this game yet. There's still a lot of game to be played. And just like that, all Ohio Express comes back on the other end, and none other than Secret Hughes. They kicked it right into her, lays the ball right up on cue.
I love post players that are consistent. They can shoot a high percentage, and that's exactly what Secret Hughes does.
Perkins got a really good look at the basket after a pass from Lexi. Carter slashing in there for a layup. Couldn't get it to go. And I think ended up getting the foul. Probably a frustration foul. Definitely was a shot she could have made. So now Fulton will head to the free throw line, see if she can get 2 to go. It's actually a 1-on-1 situation, so. Fulton knocks that first one down.
Olivia, slide over to the point guard.
Unique rules here in this Peach State basketball tournament. We don't shoot 1-on-1 until we get to 10 fouls. The idea there is that you don't want to see just a free throw shooting contest the entire time. But Tiana Fulton, there's too many Hugheses on this team. Fulton hits both of those free throws there. Good looking free throw stroke and gives All Ohio Express a 7-point lead.
All Ohio back with this press. Lexi pulls up in transition. Couldn't get that to go. Tiana Fulton with the rebound. They'll go back the other way. A drive for Anderson. Couldn't get anything out of that transition set. And so the ball will go back the other way.
Get out wide, traffic. Come on, match up. Stay tight, stay out tight.
Hoopstars working the ball around. Kamaya Carter has it. She'll drive, and she'll get to the basket. Can't get that to fall, but she will head to the free throw line. So definitely trying to make her mark in today's game.
Good looking drive there by Carter. We mentioned it earlier. Very good athlete is Carter. Her nickname is Tootie.
She knocks that first free throw down. We have some subs here.
I like her frame. A number of college coaches already calling on her, throughout the high school season. Schools like Toledo, Southern Illinois. I expect that list to continue to grow as she plays with Team Elite Hoopstars on the circuit this year.
And wow, that was way too easy. All Ohio Express was able to break that press and get an easy layup. And Team Elite comes back around and turns the ball over. I'm not keeping stats here, but if I had to guess, I'd say they have at least 10 turnovers right now.
It seems like it, right? Well, they got off to a very rough start handling the basketball early in the game, and now here as of late, a few more turnovers. You just can't have those empty possessions. You've got to give yourself a chance to win.
And in this set, they actually have Secret Hughes out here on the wing.
Well, one of the things that their offense is able to do, they can do several different things. They can move Secret out, then they can move her back in. It all just depends upon, what you're trying to do, in your offensive philosophy. Sometimes if you just sit your big man, on the block, well, the defense can just kind of load up on that.
Right. Team Elite come back down. Perkins on the drive. And I just love her ability to drive. I mean, one step and she's at the basket. I just absolutely love it. She'll pick up the foul. So Hoopstars get the ball back right here.
21 down the middle. Time.
And another turnover. So a minute and 22 left in the second quarter. All Ohio Express bring the ball down the court. Working it into their offensive set. Kicks it over to Fulton on the wing. Kicks it back over to Hughes on the wing. Working the ball around the perimeter. Anderson on the drive. So Perkins will pick up another foul, and Anderson will head to the line.
You can see what all Ohio Express is trying to do. Going 5 out once again. Passing, swinging, setting screens. They're being very aggressive with the curl cuts towards the bucket, but more than anything else, once they get it back to the top of the key and the defense is spread out, look to attack the basket and drive.
And that's where on the defensive end you have to stay solid. You have to stay home. That's something. That's a term that you often hear in basketball. Stay home.
Right. And I think the help side defense there for the Hoopstars was there, but they didn't play without fouling. You know, they didn't show their hands. They didn't play with the body. If they can do that, well, they can force up a bad shot or perhaps even a turnover.
Baseline drive by Lexi. She'll kick it back out to Weiner. Perkins will have it, swing it around. Kamaya Carter gets it on block. Puts up a layup, can't get it to go. Really good defense there, just keeping your hands up by Fulton. Now, all Ohio Express kicks the ball out, and they'll get back into that 5-out set. 24 seconds left in the quarter. They probably work it around, just try to work the clock down a little bit.
Last shot. Hey,
right here, you know what they want to do. So Hoopstars just need to play solid, keep your hands up, and don't let this lead increase anymore. Don't pick up a foul right before the end of the half.
Get open.
Drive by Fulton, couldn't get that to go. 1 second left. Perkins will throw it up at half court, and couldn't get it to drop. So at the half, scores 25-17. All Ohio Express leading. Pretty good first half. I like the tempo. I like some things from both teams. You know, I like definitely the drive from the Hoopstars because that's what worked. And I just like the versatility. We said that word a lot, but it's a lot of versatile players on this All Ohio Express team. So I really like how they were able to spread the floor out, get the ball into Secret Hughes when she's in the game, just kind of work around her, and also just get the ball on the floor and get to the free throw line, which is why they're up 25-17 right now. Although it probably should be about 35-17 as many free throws as they missed.
Maybe you're right. Well, you took away all my talking points.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But you're right. You know, it was good tempo, good pace. Early on, the Hoopstars turned it over a little bit. But overall, All Ohio Express has done a great job of finding points in the paint. Secret Hughes. Also, they've done a very good job of scoring in transition, getting to the free throw line. You know, so that's why they've got an 8-point lead. Right now, what the Hoopstars have got to figure out, where are their points going to come from? Okay, they're going to come from Perkins. They're going to come from Carter. Well, if that's the case. Well, we need to wake them up. Okay, we need to turn the switch on. You know, Carter has shown flashes, but it hasn't been consistent. Weiner's hit a couple of threes, scored some points, but overall they just haven't had the rhythm that they're going to need right now in order to win this championship game.
Right, and we did mention that Carter hasn't really gotten going. I think she drove once and went to the free throw line, but that's about it. Perkins, I like, you know, she just kind of working into the game. She got some good looks at the basket, couldn't knock them down, but as long as she stays aggressive, you know, I do believe those layups will start falling, and she could find her way at the free throw line, and that'll definitely open it up for some of the shooters that they have.
No question.
So we'll get ready for the second half here. And the sides will switch. So All Ohio Express will be taking it out. Lai Hughes will set it up for her team. Got a little screen action here.
Yep.
Anderson comes off the screen after a pass from, sorry.
From Harris.
Harris.
Yep.
I was about to say Hughes. I mean Hughes, Harris. Yeah. Great look at the basket. Carter with the layup.
Look at this. I think Coach Davis looked at Carter in that huddle and said, all right, it's time now. You need to get it going.
Fulton on the cut and finish. The right-hand layup.
Stay back, all the way back, all the way back.
Hoopstars bringing the ball up.
Yep, let it go.
Try to pass it out the trap. Turns the ball over. And just like that, 2 more points from Anderson.
This game went from being, 25 to 17 at halftime. Now this is a double-digit lead for All Ohio Express.
And it's because of turnovers.
Yeah.
Turnovers have been an issue for this Hoopstars team this entire game. Trying to pass out of a trap. You know, once the trap gets there, you have to take a dribble back, give yourself some space. I know Perkins is a long player, but you have to beat the trap before it even gets there. Once you're trapped, it's already it's a
You got to anticipate.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. Well, hey, let's give some credit here to All Ohio Express. Right out of the halftime, they come off. They get the good look for 3 to Reagan Anderson. Off the double screen. Carter does come back with the lay-in, but then right as you said that, Fulton comes down with the lay-in, another turnover and lay-in for All Ohio Express. They really came out playing very enthusiastic with a lot of energy, showing up on the scoreboard right now with a 13-point lead.
And Anderson, 5 quick points in the second half, so definitely a player to watch for the rest of the game. It's a jumper, falls for Alyssa Smith of Team Hoopstars.
It's a new name for this game. 5'10", McEachern High School, 2018 prospect.
And an easy layup to the basket. Nobody even stepped in front of Harris. She drove to the basket, a left-hand finish. So 2 more points on the board for All Ohio Express. Perkins on the drive, right-hand finish, and 1. That's a strong drive by Perkins there.
Hey, this tempo is really picking up, and the points are coming in a fury now. I really like it. Harris got downhill off of the ball screen like you talked about. No help right there. Quickly the other direction. Smith with the 3, and now Perkins has a chance for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
And I haven't seen Perkins play that much, but I'm a fan of her drive.
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
Every time she puts the ball on the floor, something good happens for this team. Fulton at the pull-up. Rebound for Perkins. She'll push it up the floor in transition. Kicks it over to Weiner. Quick trigger. Couldn't get that to go from the 3-point line, and there's a rebound from Voss. She turns it over.
Too many steps before the pass. One thing that I'm noticing from All Ohio Express, I've seen Fulton do it this past possession. Harris did it. Shot goes up. They're making contact on the defensive blockout and really frustrating the Hoopstars with those blockouts. Look at that. Oh, she almost got it to go.
Tried to Euro her a little bit there. Couldn't get it to go, but Fulton gets the rebound and puts it back up. They're all over the boards. I mean, just like you said, once a shot goes up, they're contact, body to body.
Nice job.
On the offensive glass and defensive glass, just there's Harris gets the rebound from a Perkins miss. Kicks it over to Fulton, and she's excited as she got that little jumper right there to go.
Short corner jumper. Fulton once again showing her versatility. She scored in a number of ways. The face-up jumper, the transition finish, getting to the free throw line, and look here. Hoopstars turn it over 10 seconds in the backcourt.
And it seems they're a little frustrated right now, just a little
bit out of sorts.
Yeah, just out of sorts almost. But I mean, it's a 38-23 game right now. They get a turnover right here. So All Ohio Express gives it right lead. They're not totally up with
Oh, no
5 minutes
question.
left in the third quarter. I like the last 2 drives by Perkins, but it seems like she's just trying to force it just a little bit too much, looking for the foul.
Yeah.
And when players are already established in the paint with hands up, you can't just expect to automatically get the whistle.
Good, Abby.
But I like her drive.
Get here.
Yeah, I definitely like the energy, and especially the way it was in the first half where it's kind of wishy-washy. The energy wasn't always there. Definitely like that better.
Ty, here she comes again. Livy, force her over the
Carter
top,
will get it out under the basket, kicks it over to Perkins, and she did get that foul to go that time. So she'll head to the free throw line
Let her
for
go that
2.
way. You got to stay and don't let her cut this
Well,
way.
when you're the team's leader, you know, and she's, you know, one of the better players, is not the best player on the team and also the oldest. You got to take charge of these things. And sometimes pressing the issue when you're looking around, you see your teammates kind of with that glazed look on your face. Hey, well, you got to know, hey, this is my time. I've got to bring us back.
She misses the first free throw. Definitely needs some points to go up on this board right now for this Hoopstars team. And misses that second one, rolls off the rim, and another rebound.
Must be something about that rim down there.
Yeah.
All Ohio Express, they couldn't make any free throws on that rim earlier.
All Ohio Express to get it out, side of the basket. Kick it into Anderson. She's drive with the left hand, pull up. Want to say Perkins got a piece of that. So she'll get the rebound, and the Hoopstars are head back the other way. Carter on a drive, left hand, can't finish. Rebound by the Hoopstars though. Lexi, left hand drive, gets it to Carter on the baseline, can't get it to fall. Anderson with the rebound. And All Ohio Express to bring it back the other way. They'll work the ball around the perimeter. Hughes on the drive, right hand, but a push off.
They're going to get an offensive foul there by Hughes.
She kind of stuck that arm bar out there a little bit.
I couldn't see it. I was blocked and obstructed from my view. But if you say so and the referee says so, well, then I guess we got to believe you.
Hey, know where 23's at? 23. Talk. Hey, Abby and Liv.
So right here, Perkins and Lexi will take a break. Get some more guards in.
Liv, don't get screened. Corner, Abby.
Oh, look at this. Quick steal.
Yeah, a steal from Broussard. She can't get that to fall, but Broussard is a class of 2020.
How about that?
So a young one in there.
Just finishing up her freshman year.
Yeah, she plays at Stevenson. I got a chance to see her play a little bit this past season.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't know she was that young, though, so the future's bright for Cassidy Broussard.
Coach Davis reaching down into the bench, bringing some energy into the game, and sometimes that's what you got to do. You know, you've got your normal rotation of players, you know, but if your starters aren't doing it, sometimes you got to mix some new blood in there, and that's exactly what Broussard was able to do there.
Carmen Williams at the line right now for All Ohio Express. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. The score is 38-25. So that lead just continues for this All Ohio Express team. She knocks down the second one, so she splits the pair. Carter will bring the ball down. And I like to see Carter do a little bit more.
Look at this. You got a loop, flash from the weak side. And look at this.
Underneath.
And a great high-low feed there, and I believe that's Wilson. Walters.
Yeah.
On the interior, another kid from Buford. I just got to take a little bit of credit for that play. Coach Davis actually got that play off of my website, coachhemmy.com.
Okay. Look at you over here coaching, but not coaching.
Coaching but not coaching, right. No, I appreciate Coach Davis. He's been a student of the game, willing to learn. That's not something that you can say about every coach, but one of the things that he said is I need some more zone plays. I need some ways to get some easy shots. So had some things drawn up. He got to log into the website, and he's been running it now for the past couple of years. So shout out to Coach J.D. Davis.
Well, shout out to you, because you gave them those 2 points just there.
Well, I didn't give him anything.
Yeah.
The players had to earn it right there, and that was actually another option. That was really kind of the third or fourth option. When we were talking about the zone action. Initially you kind of want the flash or the shooter in the corner. So, but if the zone spreads out, you can always get that high-low look. And so, good job by his players by reading it.
Hey, on the floor. Travel.
Drive by Weiner. She gets her own rebound. Goes up again. Still active on that rebound. Gets the jump ball with Fulton. And it will remain Hoopstars basketball. So great effort under the basket by Weiner there. Showing, I don't just shoot threes. I can pretty much play
no doubt
at every position on the floor.
Get out, shooting. Yeah, cut it off. On the floor, it's on the floor.
Drive by Shoemake. Alina Shoemake.
Another new name to the lineup here in this second half. You see Shoemake recover the ball right here. 2019 prospect, Stone Mountain, Georgia. Goes to Arabia Mountain High School. Oh, we got to look in the middle.
Yeah, just kind of working the ball around.
Stay here.
Miss Carter in the middle, but a good drive by Shoemake. Couldn't get that left-hand floater to go. Harris to come out with the ball. 1:20 left in this third quarter. Harris working the ball around the perimeter. Missed the duck in right there by Fulton. She had her ducked in pretty well right there.
Good patience, though, by All Ohio Express. Not forcing the issue. Trying to get what they want.
Still working the ball around the perimeter.
Good talking and communication by the ladies on the Express. You saw Fulton there talking to her point guard. Hey, dribble it down. Quickly back the other direction as Carter in transition gets the assist.
Great layup and play right there, actually. Just pushing the ball in transition, drawing a defender and kicking it for an easy layup.
Was that Broussard with the lay-in?
I believe it was. Left-hand turnaround by Trice. Can't get it to fall. Shoemake will bring the ball up on the other end. Nothing, working the ball around. 12 seconds left.
Stay in front. Square up. Square up.
Carter has it. She'll make a left-hand drive. Couldn't get it to go. Thought she had a little contact on that, and Harris will finish on the left-hand side, and she misses a wide open layup.
Oh, right there at the buzzer. That's a heartbreaker there for Harris and the Express. But listen, this might be more of a win for the Hoopstars than we even really realize. I mean, this is a 10-point game. The momentum has been completely against them in the third quarter, as well as the Express played early on in that quarter. They were up 7. They only extended the lead by 3. This game felt like it could have been a 20-point game going into the fourth quarter. They're still in striking distance. So let's see what the Hoopstars have got cooking up here in this timeout and see if they can't get it turned around.
Yeah, you mentioned they ended up getting down by 15, but
Right.
then got it back to 10. So it's just like you said, it's really only a 3-point lead from
Right.
where they were starting
Right.
the third quarter, especially how that third quarter started. I thought it was going to get ugly there for a minute. Turnovers, but it seemed like they kind of got it under control now.
They did. Credit to the Hoopstars of kind of quelling the, or stopping the bleeding, I guess you could say.
And, it wasn't Perkins, it wasn't
No.
you know, their main players. You got some young players in
That's
there who
right.
bring some energy, just as you mentioned.
Yeah.
And
Some new blood came in there. Broussard and the other young lady from Arabia Mountain. What was her name?
Shoemake.
Yeah,
Elena
Shoemake
Shoemake
came in there, made some plays. So kind of getting it from a couple of different places right here. It's going to be interesting here to see in the fourth quarter which team is going to take control with the energy and to keep it going.
And, you know, I had a coach tell me one time, energy is contagious, you
Yes.
know, and he came back out with this same group that's kind of been playing well for him right here. Harris has the ball. She'll dribble it out, work the ball around the perimeter. Hughes has it, kicks it in to Voss. Voss with a turnaround lay, can't get it to go. And Anderson is fouled.
They've been working that curl cut. Lane got a good look at it. I really like that because most teams, when they run their offense and they set their down screen, they only make the straight cut, okay? And that's an easier cut to defend, you know, because you can go under and, you know, let them take the jumper. But when you begin to curl, you put pressure on the defense, you know, one way or another. And if you don't defend it correctly, you can give
Out of an inbound pass. Can't get it to go. Broussard with the pull-up and transition. Anderson to push it back the other way, kicks it out to Voss for the three, and she knocks it down. And that's a learning moment right there. When you're a young player, you push out in transition. That wasn't a terrible shot, but it wasn't the best shot you could get, and it swings it back. Nobody really there, you know, to rebound, and kicks it back the other way.
I was going to say it was a little bit ambitious, but the way the Hoopstars have been playing offense, you know, maybe you need that spark plug.
Carter kicks it out. They work the ball around. Shoemake for a
There it
three,
is.
and she knocks it down.
That's a good shot right there. In rhythm, the ball was inside, got it kicked out. Good looking shot there, back to 10 points.
It's a shot they needed.
Look at here, the curl cut.
Oh, and Harris misses another another layup on the left side. An easy shot, but a great play. Right hand drive by Carter. All Ohio Express will take a timeout here. 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It's a 10-point game. All Ohio Express up 42-32. And this game isn't over with.
No. I mean, we're just a couple of possessions away. You know, some momentum. All Ohio Express, they've had their opportunities to put this thing away. Missed free throws, missed layups. You know, like you said, this could easily have been, you know, a 20-point game plus, but they're letting the Hoopstars hang around. We'll see what happens.
And Coach JD over kind of encouraging his team right now, telling them, look, tighten it up, let's go. You know, that's exactly what he just said, actually. I just took the words right out of his mouth, you know.
To quote, right?
Exactly. But it's 6 minutes left in the game. All they need is, they don't even need a long run.
No.
A quick, you know, 3-point, 4-point. I mean, 10-point game.
Help Ty switch it. You need to good.
Broussard work the ball around, kicks it over to Shoemake on the wing. Shoemaker work the ball around, drives in, hits it to Weiner. She pulled up for a three, can't get it to go on a rebound with a layup. Couldn't get it to fall. Ref said it was touched, so the Hoopstars will keep it.
Ty and Abby talk right here.
And they didn't get points right there, but that was effort.
Was.
That entire play.
Good,
That's what they need.
Back to it. Stay down.
Drive in. Weiner get it. She'll drive to the left.
Abby, you're getting beat and you're putting your hand out.
And there was a foul, so the Hoopstars will get it back. And you know what? Sometimes as a player, it's like, okay, I'll take that foul, but let me finish the play.
You're right.
You know, like, I don't want that on the floor call.
Right.
I want that and one.
That's right.
Other side.
Well, these officials have been very tight with the hand checking call, but look here, great baseline out of bounds play there by the Hoopstars. Carter with the lay-in. We're under double digits now.
8-point game, 42-34, 5:42 left in this. And a turnover by Hughes. So Hoopstars have another chance to cut into this lead. Carter pulls up, can't get it to fall.
Get open.
It's a rebound there from Abby Voss. She'll bring the ball up.
Get it, Lay.
Kick it back around to Hughes. And they'll kind of slow this tempo down a little bit.
You're up, Olivia. You go away from the rim.
Fulton on a drive, strong drive. Got fouled there by Perkins.
She's been one of the more consistent players for all Ohio Express, I feel like. Never have had, great peaks, but never any lows. Always gives great effort, consistently getting to the free throw line. Good looking free throw stroke here and extends the lead back out to 9.
Harris will come back in the game, as well as Lexi for the team Hoopstars. And she'll bring Shoemake out. I thought Shoemake had some very productive minutes.
Yes. For sure, brought some great energy, much needed for the Hoopstars.
And Fulton had knocked down both of them.
23 over there, back up.
So now the Hoopstars looking to break this press again.
No fouls.
Match up. Driver, Liv.
Gets it over there, get in their half-court set. Lexi will work the ball around, gets it to Carter on the wing. Carter sees a lane, drives.
Make her kick. Hey. She's not.
I know Carter didn't want that timeout at that particular moment. She had a great setup there, ball fake one way, got downhill.
And then the coach called the timeout.
As a coach, that's always the worst feeling. It's like, man, I just took points off the board for my team.
But I think he's just trying to preach energy to them.
Yes.
The ball got caught over there. Could have easily been another turnover because, players dribbling with their head down, their back turned to a press.
Yes.
So I think that was more so of him kind of seeing that maybe going the wrong way and calling the timeout for damage control. Lexi has it.
Leah, you got it ready to switch.
Work the ball around. Carter bring it back. Wayner will go to the left. Got hands on her, so it's a foul, and the Hoopstars will take it out under the basket. So not at that 10th foul yet. Carter kicks it in, gets it right back. Couldn't get it to go, but Perkins got the rebound and laid it up. Carter hasn't really been knocking down that shot today, but you know what? When you're around the basket, you give your team a better shot or a better chance to kind of keep that play going, and that's what she did there. Anderson to pull up. Looked like Hoopstars fell asleep on that play.
It was kind of an awkward play. I don't know what happened there exactly. Perkins had it. I thought she kind of got bumped and there might have been a foul, but she fell to the ground. And
I think it was the way she fell. I think she didn't land.
Maybe her ankle. I hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, she's holding the back of her foot. So we'll check on that and just get back to action right here. But she was holding that foot. Lexi will bring the ball across.
Back to his own defense here by All Ohio Express.
Ty, you can switch. Behind you, Ty.
Carter with that pump fake again. Can't get that layup to go.
Yeah, it's just been a tough day for her. She's had some good looks. You can tell the talent's there, but sometimes the ball just doesn't want to go in the bucket.
three-pointer by All Ohio Express. That was Trice on that three-point attempt, and they end up getting the offensive rebound. So Hoopstars just kind of deflating a little bit, just kind of falling asleep right there on the rebound, not being where they need to be on the defensive end. Tries to look at it again, won't take it that time. Pull it around. Harris has it on the right wing. Come back to the left. Anderson has it, kicks it in.
Good
Great
defense.
hands there by Weiner.
Very good defense there by Weiner. And that's a great example of why you oftentimes to feed the post, you've got to take just one dribble to the baseline and be able to put that feed in with your left hand on that side.
And a sweep through right hand drive by Voss. That was a really good move to the basket. Strong move.
Sure was.
Get out there up now.
Weiner with the quick trigger again. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound
Hey, score went to the wrong team.
by Walters in a layup. 44-40. It's a 4-point game.
I think the score. I think they put the points up on the wrong side.
Turn over there by Carter. Okay, so maybe a scoreboard issue.
Yeah, the game got really close all of a sudden, and I didn't anticipate that.
So they'll check on that right now. But
I think it should be 46-38.
46-38?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There we go. We got it right.
Got it right. So 2:24 left. And it's still a close game.
Oh, yeah. Still striking distance for the Hoopstars.
Need a really good defensive stop right here. 5 seconds is just on cue. I think they were reading my mind. I think I spoke that into existence. Lexi will bring the ball across half court. 2:21 left.
Yeah, big defensive stop there by the Hoopstars.
Live not too far. Be there on the
Back
catch.
to the zone defense by All Ohio Express.
Good.
See how wide and spread out they are.
A three-point shot by Lexi. Can't get it to go, but it'll stay with the Hoopstars.
Yeah, the Express, they're giving up the middle. They're giving up the free throw line, but they really want to defend the three-point arc.
Help, help.
So let's see how the Hoopstars try to attack this.
Stay down. Up, 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 up.
Back to a man-to-man coming out of the baseline out of bounds.
Side, stay home.
Lexi will bring the ball around.
Switch.
Kick it to Carter. Right hand drive from Carter right down the middle and picked up the foul. So just as you mentioned, that middle is kind of open. They were not in the zone that time, but that middle is open. And when they were in that zone, I was kind of looking at it. A flash to the free throw line will actually kind of open that up a little bit because it's wide open.
So true. You get it to the free throw line, you're either going to get an easy jumper right there from 15 feet. If they collapse, you can dump it out to a shooter right there. But on that particular play, Carter got downhill with the right hand. They didn't defend the ball screen very well. She kind of got bumped right there at the rim.
Be careful.
She makes 1 out of 2.
There you go.
Tell you, the free throw bug, man, it's devastating.
Live.
Yeah, and it's definitely hurting this Hoopstars team more so than it did All Ohio Express in that first half. Maybe if the rims were shifted, it could be a different game.
You're right.
7-point game here, 46-39, a minute and a half left in the game.
Good defense there by Lexi, jumping on top of it. And here Weiner comes up with the steal.
And a layup. Great hands again by Weiner.
Yeah.
She keeps getting her hands, anticipating that pass.
Look, I'm telling you, Weiner is more than just a spot-up shooter. If you haven't figured that out by now, well, you haven't been watching. She can shoot it a lot, but she's also, like you say, good defensive player, has some handling ability.
Just a minute and 4 left in the game. 46-41, all Ohio Express. Looks like the Hoopstars trying to play the foul game just to stop the clock. Perkins back in the game. That's a good sign. And so is Shoemake. So.
No, get into it. Be strong. Be strong.
All Ohio Express working the ball around. A drive there by Anderson. Can't get it to go. Rebound by All Ohio Express. And that was the opportunity right there for the Hoopstars to get a rebound off of an ill-advised shot. I don't think that was the greatest shot. I mean, it was a good drive, but with 48 seconds left, you want to just work the ball around. They kind of scrambling a little bit.
It can go either way. I mean, some coaches like to work it around a lot. You open yourself up, for that costly turnover. If you play too passively, you can turn it over, give up an easy layup the other direction, and then you lose all momentum. That wasn't the best shot. I kind of agree with you, but a good job of hustling, tracking down the offensive rebound there by Coach Peak's team. 48 seconds left. Coach Davis and his group going to have to try to trap pretty quickly, force a turnover. If they can't, then they're going to have to foul probably, around the 30-second mark, if not sooner.
Harris will get the ball in on the sideline.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, Bosch tried to sweep through, and Weiner again with the steal. Pulled up for a 3. Didn't necessarily need a 3 in that moment, but.
Yeah, I like the confidence.
Yeah, I like the confidence. You didn't really need all 3 right there, but
it's still
great steal.
Yeah, it's a 2-possession game. You need a 3 and a 2, but you don't necessarily have to have them all at once.
Harris will go to the free throw line. She makes the first one. That clutch gene kicking in.
Yeah, it's good to see her knock that down. She had missed a couple of them early.
23.
It makes both of them. Score 48-41, 30 seconds left. Weiner works the ball around.
Stay home.
Shoemake has it, kicks it back to Lexi. Lexi pulls up for a 3, knocks it down.
Big shot.
23.6 left. 48-44, so a 4-point game now.
Back to a 2-possession game.
They'll probably try to get a steal right out.
There's going to be pressure.
Inbounds.
Yeah, there's going to be pressure. They're going to go for the steal. You don't have to foul immediately, but probably if you can't get a steal off at the first pass, you're going to be fouling pretty quickly, and then it's going to come down to making free throws, on the other side here for the Express.
So who do you foul in this moment?
Well, I'm looking out there, and I don't see necessarily a bad free throw shooter. I haven't necessarily seen Trice take any, this game. She might be one that I would, try to put up there cold. But as you see, she's taking the ball out right there, so.
Right.
Be strong. You're good. Good.
And foul Harris, so she just knocked down 2. She'll head back to the line.
Right. I think Harris is the kid that they have the confidence in putting the ball in her hands in this situation if you're Coach Peak. See if she can knock these down.
She makes the first one. Voss will come back into the game. Get some rebounders in there.
Liv, stay out, Liv.
And some some free throw shooters.
Hey, Liv. Fist to 23. Fist.
And Harris take care.
Knocks them both down. 6-point game. Still going to need 2 threes.
Rebound by Perkins there. Couldn't get to go. 10 seconds left. 50-44. And who's headed to the line?
I think this might be Trice.
Trice is headed to the line now. Okay. 6-point game. Trice knocks down that first one. And Trice puts both of them in.
Back up now, back up, Liv, back up.
Lexi pushing the ball.
Stay down.
Perkins a push. Kicks it to Weiner. She's off the mark.
Hold it, hold it, hold it.
Harris has it. And she'll just let the clock run out. So the final score, 52-44. All Ohio Express, and they pretty much took care of the game.
Yep.
You know, they never lost the lead. They were in control the entire time.
For sure. You know, had a chance maybe to, push it out to a 20-point lead a couple of different times. But hats off to the Express for holding on to the lead, making big free throws down the stretch to come away with the championship.
So great way to start this. Was that a championship game? Yeah, great way to start this I didn't want to say the wrong thing. Championship series today. The second game actually is underway here. Teams getting warmed up. I'd like to thank Coach Hemingway. Okay, and we'll go to break here as we get